Our weekend weather watch continues, and coming up in just a moment, we have an amazing weather question. Stick around for the question and the answer in about 10 minutes from right now. But first, we take a look back at yesterday's weather and the most active weather across the country.
There's a little automated weather station just to the west of Edmonton. They reported like 79 millimeters in an hour and a half. And then they kind of cleared out. But we have this big bubble of humidity on the eastern prairies. It'll feel like 40 in Winnipeg today.
Winnipeg's still at risk for thunderstorms today, by the way, but the bigger threat, it looks like, northwestern Ontario. So that's going to be our hot spot this afternoon.
Yeah, pardon the pun.
Yeah.
Because it'll be humid there
It will
too.
actually be hot.
And we also want to keep focused for the capital and northern Alberta, because you're at risk still with some instability for some strong storms.
And our viewers were amazing yesterday in Alberta, sending us all sorts of video.
Get in touch with us, and we have an awesome question today.
We do. James from Ottawa asked us, would our weather be different if there was no moon?
He must have seen the movie Oblivion, because it's all based on that premise. But it's an awesome question, and the answer is all kind of conjecture, but based on fact in our solar system, and it's really kind of neat what would happen.
And be prepared for a lot of science. I have to take a deep breath and just exhale before we get into it.
But anyway, we'll have that for you. The answer to the question is coming in our next segment. By the way, today, some isolated showers in British Columbia. Everybody else is good, and we've talked about the storm, so keep you up to speed on all of that.
In Southern Ontario, I know yesterday I was out at the splash pad with my little one. We'll talk about that coming up.
Okay. Natalie Thomas joins us now. And our weather question is pretty cool today.
It is pretty cool, and we have some pretty cool video to showcase the answer. First of all, we have to remind everyone what the question was, because James from Ottawa sent us a tweet using hashtag WXQuestion, WX short form for weather. James asked us, would our weather be different if there was no moon? So Chris and I are going to team up and give you this answer. Of course, Chris, we have to start talking about the tides, because the moon has a huge impact on our tides. Moon. In fact, and I was taking a look at Jupiter. It's known as the Great Red Spot. It's a hurricane that has been going on for about 400 years, Chris, with wind speeds clocked at nearly 650 kilometers per hour.
So, that's what it will be like without the moon. It's a good thing. Natalie, have you ever been in a dragon boat race?
No, I don't even know if I've ever been in a boat paddling before.
Oh.
Does that make me not Canadian?
In a sense, yes. Yes.
I'm really not outdoorsy, I guess.
You should canoeing and yeah.
All right, well, we'll talk about that after, and he can get me up to speed on what I need to do to be Canadian. But there are a lot of great events going on. You don't have to take part in dragon boat races or paddle boating. There are other things to do today. Now, Chris was talking about it being a beautiful day today. I know yesterday was gorgeous. I had my little one out at the splash pad. The cities are great when they have those splash pads, free entertainment for the kids to keep cool. For tomorrow, it's going to be virtually a similar day, getting slowly warmer each and every day with a little bit more humidity building in. And when you get that heat and humidity, you get the risk for thunderstorms. So that's something that we have to look into by mid next week. But stay with us. The story of Sam the killer whale is just ahead.
Cars, remember those cars, Natalie?
Oh, yeah, I remember them real well.
From old TV shows, right?
Yes, pictures of old TV shows. All right, so we have a really fun story, Chris, because it's Sunday, and we thought we need a good news story, and this is a great one. We're going to take you to the coast of British Columbia. There's a small remote bay, and if you want to put it into perspective as to where we're talking about, here's Vancouver Island. If we zoom out, there's the tip, the northern tip of Vancouver Island. Thanks, by the way, to Scott, our producer. He's clicking behind the scenes for us. But going to YouTube, this is the Vancouver Aquarium's account, and you can listen to this poor whale, 4-year-old killer whale by the name of Sam. You can hear his cries, and it is really sad to listen to. But the researchers at Vancouver Aquarium, they actually found him or discovered him kind of stuck in the bay about 3 weeks ago, and his health was starting to deteriorate in early August. Here's the good news, though. The researchers on Friday, they were able to kind of lead him or guide him finally out of the bay. They thought maybe he was too afraid to leave, but they guided him out. And Chris, he was last seen heading out to the open ocean, and hopefully he can meet up with some other killer whales.
Sounds like the script for Free Willy, doesn't it?
Free Willy part, I think we're up to 8.
Yeah,
part
okay.
8.
well, Natalie, that's a whale of a story. Thanks for it.
You're welcome.
Natalie's here. There's all kinds of good things to do this weekend. The CNE's on.
Yes, and apparently the thing to do this year at the CNE, Chris, is to eat a cronut burger. Heard of it?
Oh, okay. Yes,
Yes.
I've heard.
You've heard of it.
I've heard about this.
Well, Emily Vukovic was out at the CNE and she experienced the Cronut Burger. Let's see what she thought about it.
So I'm here at the CNE trying unique and very different foods. And I've got a couple to try, so we'll see which ones I like the best. The first thing that I'm going to try is called the Spicy Cone. It's vanilla ice cream with red pepper flakes and bacon. Give it a shot. It's actually pretty good. Ooh, it certainly has a kick to it too. Nutella French fries. They're sweet potato fries covered in Nutella and icing sugar. Let's give these a go. These are really good too. This is what makes the CNE the CNE. This is this year's Epic Burger. It's called a cronut. It's a cross between a donut and a croissant. And in between that donut and croissant is a burger with cheese. It's also got maple butter on top, and it's been rolled in sugar. Yeah, it's really good. Definitely. If you're at the CNE, definitely get a cronut.
There you go. And it's